Good morning from the farm. We have been so busy this week, and I have gotten so much information, so much done. But let me just start from the beginning, because the one thing that I need to do is get the area in front of the greenhouse here clean to open up the hoop house. And that meant the arbor that was right here with Peggy Martin on it had to go because it obstructed the view of the hoop house and the original greenhouse. It worked when I didn't have the big greenhouse here, but now it doesn't work anymore. So let me tell you what we did. I got Caden over here, and he has taken up the arch right here. Now, we still have to remove Peggy that we cut off, and then there's, I think it's a climbing pinky that I had on the other side. I'm probably going to take her somewhere else because Peggy tends to take over wherever she is. So I don't need both of those roses on the same arbor. But I have a bunch of the Peggy's pieces here that I'm just going to propagate some. I may put some of those out on the farm stand. But over here at the Lazy Garden gate, we have put the arbor to put Peggy Martin on. And so that's what Caden and I have been working on this week, along with several other things. There's the wind chimes, they're the Corinthian bells that I have, and I will put them back in the middle of the arbor because they're just beautiful and I miss their tone. But right now, I have my seed starting greenhouse here where I can work in there and start seeds. And then I have the greenhouse here that is pretty much finished up, and we have already laid the ground cover back down. We did get hammered by a storm last night, and the area that I was concerned with that we put more dirt in here did not flood. Thank goodness it did not flood. So I'm good with that. I'm very much satisfied with the way this is turning out. I've got more growing space than I had before. Now I want to show y'all the starts over here because this is the calendula. And you can see that it's up, and some Raha cayenne pepper. And these are all Hoss seeds, y'all, because I'm not going to plant anything but the best. And I really believe in those seeds, and these are bunching onions that I got from him. But I just, you know, I'm so happy with the way that the seeds came up. I mean, 100% germination rate. Even on last year's, like these right here were last year's seeds, 100% germination rate. And you see how beautiful that they are. Now, I do have an affiliate link in the description of every video. So if you guys don't have a Hoss affiliate, please feel free to use my link to get your seeds. And usually there's a discount code that I'll have for the month. And y'all, it helps the farm so much because I'm about to tell you why this is going to help our farm. Now, I always say if you already don't have an affiliate, because I certainly don't want to take you away from anyone else that you use their link, but every little bit counts for us. And you know, I'm going to try to get you the best price and discount possible with our affiliate link, whatever they're offering for that month. I work very closely with the team there. And y'all, Hoss seeds are just the best. If I did not believe in them, I would not use them. And you can see how beautiful these calendula are. And these are maybe a week old. These cayenne peppers, they came up so quick, unusually fast for peppers. So we got that going on, and let me go and take you and show you the rest of what we've got going on right now, and then I want to talk to you about something else. Okay, y'all, so y'all know that red snapper tomatoes are my favorite, and these have come up like crazy. Just 100% germination rate. I know that their germination rate does not say 100%, it's like 98, 99, something like that, but y'all, 100% of those seeds came up. Now, over here, these were last year's Better Boy seeds and mingle mix. I just had some left over. But look at that, 100% germination rate. And look how beautiful those plants are. And it only took just a couple of days for them to come up. Over here, I have some cowhorn hot peppers that are breaking the ground right away as we speak. I'm excited about these. These I planted a little bit late, but I want to show y'all up here also. I've got the Gold Rush banana peppers, which I had a lot of good luck with last season, and these are last season seeds. The Greek peperoncinis are this season's seeds. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and try something different, and they came up really fast. The Roulette Heatless Habaneros, aren't they beautiful, y'all? I cannot wait to try these peppers, and those are something new that I'm getting out of my comfort zone with. Now, over here, y'all know that I do my own medicinal herbs. So, lemon balm. I have a lot of lemon balm planted. Mullein. I have a lot of mullein planted, and some holy basil or tulsi. I have it planted here, and just enormous amount. What am I going to do with all this? Well, y'all, I'm glad you asked, because as it turns out, I will plant a lot in here. I will plant a lot over in the lazy garden, and hopefully fill up my gardens this year. Now, my freezer space stayed full all winter long. I'm starting to try to use stuff down now, and cannot wait to be able to harvest again this year and refill my freezers for the winter. Hopefully, I can fill your freezers. But here's the plan. All of the excess or surplus vegetables that I get, I'm going to put them on the farm stand. All of the surplus or extra plants that I have that I can't plant somewhere, I'm going to put them on the farm stand. And this is what I found out. By accident, I found out in order to sell my surplus vegetables, I had to have a grower's permit through my county extension office. So I contacted them, and she just simply asked the question, you ever sell your plants or give them away? And, you know, I've given lots of plants away. And she said, that's a no-no. I did not know this, but you have to have a certificate or license as a nursery to be able to sell your extra plants or to even give away anything with a root ball. But if you have that certificate, you can sell anything. You can propagate roses, you can propagate fruit trees, whatever you want to do under that certificate or license, so to speak, and be able to sell your stuff or even give it away. Now, here's the issue is a lot of people fly under the radar with that, and I get it because it costs $50 to get that certification. But if you don't want to pay more in a fine and don't want to get in trouble with the Department of Agriculture because it is called Plant Protection Program, I don't know anything about all that. I'm still learning, but I want to do things the right way. So the inspector is coming this morning to inspect my seed starts, my growing area, and he will write that up. I will apply through the Department of Agriculture later today after he's gone, pay the $50, and get my certificate, hopefully. And then I will be called G&G Farms and Range Nursery also. Add that to my resume. So that just brings on a whole new ballgame for me, because to pay $50 and sell a few plants that I have extra, it's really not worth it. It's really not worth giving away those few plants that I give away and pay $50 to do that. So I have to come up with a new plan. As of this morning, I have placed a new seed order. So I will be planting a lot of plants for the farm stand. Will they sell? Will I go broke? I don't know. I have a hard enough time selling eggs. I don't know what it is, but I've got feather flags out there. I've got signs out there, a cute little farm stand, and can't get anyone to stop to buy an egg. And I have a sign that says, if you can afford it, buy it. If you can't, take it. I can't get hardly anybody to take it. Now, the neighbors will come sometimes and grab some eggs. That's fine. I told them to come and grab eggs, and I would never take my neighbor's money for eggs. But when the other ones sit out there for so long, it don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense. There's eggs, y'all. Come get your eggs. Well, maybe I'm not in the right area. I don't know. But regardless, will the plants sell? I just figure like this, adding more and more to the farm stand to make it appealing, maybe we'll get people to stop and look. And, you know, I may end up having to give away a lot of plants. I don't know. But I'm going to try, y'all, because it's not worth it for a little bit of surplus that I have left over to pay $50 for this certificate, but it's not worth me getting in trouble. So I'm going to pay the $50, but that means I'm going to plant more seeds and try to recoup that $50 expense. That's the only way that I know how to do it. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me, but I also bought my seeds to plant peanuts and corn and squash and cucumbers and stuff like that. I'm really excited about getting started on the growing season. So what all seeds do I have? Of course, you know I've got the onions and peppers and tomatoes and all those good things, calendula, all my herbs or whatever. But pink eye purple whole peas, okra, watermelons, cantaloupe, corn, peanuts. Good night. I have a lot of seeds, some here, some on order. I just got a lot of seeds. And, you know, I'm just that person that's going to grow as much as I can and as long as I can hold up. Now I've got all the fruits and fruit trees and bushes over in the lazy garden, and excited about that to make some jellies and jams this year. And my favorite fig preserves, oh my gosh, y'all, those are the best things. I'm a fig fanatic. It's probably my favorite breakfast item is a fig preserve on a biscuit. But anyway, we are getting it done out here in the growing area. Got some things going on in the animal department we'll talk about, and also more on the homesteading department because I want to show you what I've got going on in that department. Right now, waiting on the inspector to get here so that I can get everything started. So let's you and I go and look at what we've got going on in the homesteading department. Okay, y'all, Welcome to my she shed. I have got bench seats on both ends. It's at the range. There was no need in wasting this building. So I want to show you what I've got going on here. Woo! Then the lights came on in my she shed. I've got the incubators in here. I've got a fridge in here because girl gotta have something to drink. I have shelves with my products in here. I got my tinctures and salve making stuff here, and I will be making goat milk soap in here. I have the area over here. Let me show you this. Right here is where my sewing machine table will go. I just could not bring it yesterday because it was raining so hard. But y'all look, I have a quilting machine right here. Can y'all believe that I have been making stuff? Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because, you know, as a homesteader, farmer, I can farm and plant the backfields in corn. I can work in the greenhouse. I can sell stuff on the farm stand. And I can come in here and do my projects. I can sew. There's my little sewing machine. I can make quilts over there on the quilting machine. I quilted this, y'all, by myself. But I can do goat milk soap in here, tinctures, salves, all kinds of stuff for the homestead. And this is stuff that I can also put on the farm stand. Y'all like my dinosaur in the back? I love dinosaurs. I love emus. But, you know, this used to be the archery building. But we really have not had a lot of people shooting archery. So, you know, we turned that area into the RV and camper park. So now I had this building here that was pretty much sitting empty. And it has all the cabinets. Ooh, and one of them's coming down. It has all the cabinets in here and counter space, the refrigerator in here, and I did not need to waste this. So this is now my she shed, homesteading pharmacy department, soap making, quilt making, all the things that I need to do as a homesteader, but had so very little space in my house. And I'm so excited to be able to open this up as my little shop, my little she shed. So what I do is I get up in the mornings, I feed and care for the animals, I check the greenhouse, I plant seeds, I water vegetables, I gather eggs, I put them on the farm stand, and then I come over here and work a little bit, and then go back to the house and work with the animals a little bit. Y'all, it is a busy season right now. So right now I'm in the middle of breaking up fields on the back side, on the big fields, to get them ready to plant. And I've been working with Hoss, getting the right seeds to go back there. And so, y'all, I'm excited. I'm really excited. This year is going to be the game changer for us here on the farm. So hopefully we can get our name out there and get people to stop at that farm stand and shop us. Okay, y'all, good morning from not the farm, the lake. So I stayed here last night because it would be closer to where I'm going today. And it's a surprise. I've been working really hard at home on this surprise. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to have had a video that came out today, but I did not get to edit last night. So you're probably going to have 2 videos back to back because of this. But I'm on a road trip today. I'm about to leave out. I just got out of the shower. The sun is bright out there. The water is crisp. Little fog on the water this morning. But I am headed out on this road trip. Now, when I get to where I'm going, the whole center part of the trip is going to be videoed by someone else. And that will be Peta Milligan at Milligan Farms. So you're going to have to go over to her channel and watch it because she wanted to do something a little different when I got there. So you'll have to go over and watch her video to see the center part of this video. So you get a two for one. Now, I'm about to walk out the door, go get loaded up in the car, and just start driving. So, headed on a road trip, y'all. And I bet you guys have already guessed what I'm about to do. So, let's go. Okay, so here I am in the brooder house. Can y'all hear that? Stella, you can't come in here. Let me turn the camera around. So, this is the reason for my trip to Vinemont. Here we are. Let's see the boys. Welcome home. Welcome home, little boys. Okay, come on. Y'all come out. So here comes Petrie and Pedro. Hey, Pedro. Hey, Petrie. Look at you guys. Y'all got room to run. Look at all this room you got. Look at these boys. Hey. Hey, boys. Hey. Yeah, I gotta go get your food and water and put it in here, don't I? Yeah. Look how sweet. Look how sweet you guys are. Petrie has already found the camera. No? Okay, come on, let's go over here. Let me show you where the light's at. With the camera. There's the light. Come on, let's go to the light. Come on, baby. Come on. Here's the light. Come on to the light. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on over here. There you go. There's your heat lamp. There's your heat lamp. Yeah, there's your heat lamp. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, babies. Hey, sweet boy. Vote for Pedro. Your sweet Petrie. Pedro has a middle name, Pedro Valentino. He was hatched on mine and Tony's anniversary on Valentine's Day, so his middle name is Valentino. And they are friendly. They are friendly. Okay, look here. Look, there's a Asian lady beetle. Okay, I'm gonna go get your water and food and get all that set up, and I will be right back, boys. Y'all enjoy that heat lamp. Oh boy, you guys are spoiled. You guys are spoiled. I just spilled water all over me. Come on. Y'all are spoiled rotten. Y'all just started hollering. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here's some water. Here's some water. Come on and get some water. Y'all got 12-foot by 20-foot building with carpet. All you have to do is run and play. I'm going to bring you a stuffed animal in here so y'all have something to play with. Come on. Come on. Come on. I see that you like shiny stuff. Here. I can tell that PETA has spoiled you guys rotten. Y'all love being touched already. See, I don't even have to train y'all to do that. Do you hear Goldie? Goldie's beating her drums out there. Come on. Water over here. Okay, let me go get your food. Food is next. Let me go get the food. Come on. Oh. Oh. Here. Y'all want some food? I don't know how y'all like it on the ground. Here you go. Y'all will find it. I gotta go get your rooster booster topper to go on there. Oh, look at them boys. Look at them boys. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. You're going to clean me up a little bit. Clean my shoes, clean my overalls. Yeah. They love human interaction. PETA has done so good. They are 3 weeks old, basically. And PETA has trained them for human interaction. I wonder, do I need to chop those up a little bit? Well, no, he's eating them pretty good. There's a whole bowl full of them over there, isn't it? Yep, there's your light. Let me get the scoop. Let me get the scoop out of y'all's way so y'all can go to the light if you want to. Isn't he pretty with his colors? Well, both of them's pretty. Both of them are beautiful as they can be. So, again, Petrie is the white one, and Pedro Valentino is the blonde. Vote for Pedro. Oh, gosh, I'm so in love already. Mommy is so in love already. I think they will be safe and happy in here. And they have so much room, y'all. I did the whole brooder house. I just cleaned it out and did the whole brooder house for them. And it's got the welded wire, and it's put down with sheet metal screws all the way across. So it should be predator proof. It's in the front yard, and I've got alarms surrounding it. Well, y'all, can y'all see how happy I am? We've got the brooder house partially insulated. I had been working on it with Caden, and it's partially insulated, but the most important thing is that it should be injury proof in here for the babies. Now, you know, as well as I do, things happen, but hopefully things will be okay. You know, I'm scared, nervous, because of, you know, with Otis. But you can't live your whole life being scared, and, you know, the not knowing will eat at you. But it's just like babies. You can't have babies just because you feel like you're scared that something will happen. So you just got to pick up and you got to go on. Here's the thing is, and I don't know if Peter's going to tell you this or not, but what happened at Milligan Farms when I got there is on Peter's video. And I want y'all to go over and watch that video. But what she didn't tell you is Peter gave me an emu chick because she wanted to do something really sweet for me. And it was, y'all, it was. But I did not want to take the emu chick for free because I know that that is how PETA makes her money to support her farm. So she wasn't going to have it any other way. She was giving me an emu chick. So I told her that I would take it on one condition, that I would be allowed to buy one also. So I did. I bought one, and now I have 2 boys here. So, yeah. Petrie and Pedro. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so beyond happy. So there will be updates about the boys. But for right now, I've got to go and get them their supplements and put in their food. And I'm going to get a wet cloth and clean that one's behind and go and get some rest because I've been driving all day. But I did enjoy myself. I went to eat at the Cracker Barrel there in Coleman when I got into Coleman, and it was probably the best Cracker Barrel I've ever been to. Just wonderful, fast service, and the food was great. And I spent a lot of time there at Milligan Farms, and I got to spend a good amount of time with Waylon and Lane. And Waylon and I had this really good conversation. And y'all, if you could have just been there, Waylon is amazing. Both the boys are amazing. Both the boys. I was excited about meeting Lane because I call him my little cook. Because I've seen videos of him helping PETA in the kitchen. And oh gosh, yes. Oh, I got sourdough brownies. Y'all, I forgot to mention that. Gosh, she gave Brooke and I some treats, so I've got to get Brooks to her. And I know that she and Jason are going to love them. But I had the best time. And I have a love for science. And I have a love for dinosaurs and the stories behind the earth and dinosaurs and just the things that, is just such a mystery to us all, but so intriguing. Well, Waylon shares that also. He and I share the love for science and dinosaurs and animals of all kinds, and what it would be like to have dinosaurs literally walking among us in the cities. But the closest that we're ever going to come to are emus, and I think that might be why I love them so much. And Sean was there, and Sean said something while I was there that stuck in my mind. He said, with emus, you either love them or you hate them. And this is true. There are a lot of people who do not share my love for emus, but PETA is one of those people. Brooke is one of those people. It's just something about them. They each have a different personality, and they are so loving. I'm just so blessed to have these two chicks here. So you guys keep us in your prayers. And I can't wait to give you guys some updates. So updates are coming. But in the meantime, y'all farm on.